I just got to our cottage in Gaylord, and I haven't been here since May. So my garden has been unattended, and I'm so surprised. Like, my plants are all alive, for one. The weeds are a little out of control. I definitely have some care to do here, but once I trim things and weed things, they're going to be gorgeous. I'll give you a quick look before, okay? Look at this. That eastern redbud I just put in the fall. It was just a twig right here. It's doing awesome. The geranium in the middle, like you can see the grass has overgrown, but everything's alive in here. These hens and chickens, I don't even know what this thing is. It's a pretty weed though. Look at that. These hens and chicken, the little hens and chicken river here. Well, you can't even see that's what it is. I'll uncover that. We've got the ferns always overgrow and go crazy, but they're very easy to clean up. But everything is alive. So here's our before. It is a beautiful evening. Leia is so happy to be here, aren't you, Leia? She had a rough day today. She went to the vets. And she also had to go to work with me and shopping with me. And she's like, get me out of the car after a 4-hour drive. And we could hear the chipmunks when we got out. And she just loves that. So, I mean, look at hostas blooming. Everything is alive. Look at this. But it'll look much better once I get it all cleaned up. And I really look forward to doing that. And I am going to start right away. And I usually always start with my path and this garden up here, because it always has the worst weeds, and that's what we all walk down. So I'll get started and I'll update you in a couple days. It's so quiet here. It's beautiful. Except for a bird making some noise and some chipmunks that Leia is on guard here for. It feels so good to be here. The grass is very long, but Nathan has been working on an old lawnmower of ours. He says he's got her tuned up. He's going to give it a try when he gets here. It's so still and quiet here, and a bunch of turkeys are starting to come across the road over there. I don't know if you can see them. Leia hasn't seen them yet. Something's coming. Let's see what they do. Golf cart, I think. Oh, there they go. Just perennial geranium, Roseanne. I have an Aunt Roxanne, and I just can't get past that. I'm always going to call it Roxanne and think about her. It's huge. That is just one plant. I had two. I transplanted the one and put it in another garden. Just hanging out in the garage, are ya? Concrete's nice and cool. This is the one that I moved. It doesn't get as much sun. You can see it's even reaching this way for the sun. I thought maybe it might just fill in all underneath these dogwood shrubs, but it's doing great. I did move it, so that should be a little hiccup to it. I'm going to keep it there and see what it does. I feel like an archaeologist unearthing my garden. Look at, there's my hens and chicken river and my peachberry ice heuchera. What else will we find in here? The spring alliums are still in there, and they've got little black seeds all over them. I'm going to take them over on the boulevard and give them a shake. I don't know, maybe. That's what I do with all of my seeds. I take them over to this side boulevard over here, which I'm trying to make into a butterfly garden, a little wild on the side along the road there. And I'll give them a shake. They're still pretty. Look at them. Nathan and Steve are here. Nathan has fixed up the old club cadet that we had and brought it up here for
safekeeping.
for safekeeping. We'll see how this comes off the little trailer here. There we go. Nathan decided to change the drain out here because we've been getting flooding. This is what he pulled out. It is all right full of roots. But he's dug out here, chopped up some roots, and putting it in, and we'll cover it up, and hopefully that'll fix things up here.
Yeah, we definitely gotta
You always got to do something, don't you, Nathan?
Yeah.
Always shit to do.
And the new drain is in. Now, we'll go for a golf cart ride and down to the lake. In pretty good up here. You can see the water. Let's follow it and see how the new drain is working. You can see the water running through here. If I stop moving, you can see it a little better. And it's coming to our drain here at the top beautifully. And look at the path. I do have some new wood chips. I haven't got a chance to put them in, but let's go down the path and check out the other end of the drain. And there it is. Water is coming out of the pop-up just fine and taking off in the yard. Running down away from the path. Thank you, guys. That works fabulous. Here we can see all of that water that was coming from the driveway has been diverted to pop up here and come down the yard. And the path seems fine. Now it can rain a lot harder than this, but it's working right now. So this is when it's hard to leave the cottage. And the grass is cut and the gardens are weeded. I did put some wood chips down here where the new drain went in. I should have done more and continued, but I ran out of steam. I would have had to have run and got another trip to do that, but that's okay. In the spring I'll do it. The garden looks great. My Eastern Redbud I'm really happy with this year. When I was in Walmart, I got 2 more artemisias. So the 4 that are here, 1, 2, 3, 4, the ones on the outside edge are new. They're looking a little bit sadder, but they've had big drink and rained in. The geraniums look beautiful. Look at them. Never disappoint. My pugster here, pink pugster butterfly bush. A little smaller than it's been in other years, but still looks healthy. One nice pretty bloom and another one coming. We'll miss that. All right, so my peachberry ice hooker is over here. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. When I was at Walmart, I found 1 more and put it in there. They just had 1 of peachberry ice, and I don't find it that often. So when I do, I'm gonna get it. Here's my hens and chickens river, and it's growing really well. So everything looks really good. It seems to all survive pretty good without me. The yard's been cut. It looks nice. I hope next summer, that we'll be able to spend more time here, and I'll put my fairy gardens out and stuff. This smoke bush, he just went in this year in the spring. It looks beautiful, doesn't he? Everything's doing pretty good. This is something I'm proud of. It took a long time to get this heather to establish here, and I love it. I've thought about cutting a piece off and spreading it, but I don't think I will. I think if I find more heather, I'll put it somewhere because I just love that there. Okay, The lawn chairs are put away from the fire pit and it's time to go. Bigfoot's on guard, making sure that the deer don't eat my my stuff. You can see right here, this is my northern topiaries where the deer eat the bottom. I think that's pretty cool. But they are growing pretty good because Bigfoot's on guard. Sounds funny, but here I will turn. Don't know, I doubt it's the Bigfoot crossing sign here, but the Bigfoot that's right there is just enough of a mystery for the deer to not eat my stuff. Ready to get going, Leia? She loves it here. She has so much freedom to be able to just come in and out as she wants and wanders around the yard. She stays right in the yard. Really good. Let's see the stuff over here that Bigfoot's garden. Here's more arborvitaes here. They don't do anything special, but I'm hoping the green giant ones though here, these three. I hope they grow up and make a nice green wall here between the two houses. That'll be nice for both of us. And our moss is doing good, except where I tried to run the lawnmower over. Ripped it up a bit. Lilacs and our dogwood tree here is still alive. Okay. Well, we'll have to get home. We got garage doors coming tomorrow. Along the shop here, just want to record what this year the garden looked like, because this is a new garden here. This was a disappointment. Midnight Coreopsis. I thought it would love that spot. It's gone. Angelina sedum. It's doing good. Here's our knockouts. They're not doing that great, but they're still alive. I put some stuff on them. They've been getting eaten. These are Cat's Meow Nepeta. Not blooming right now, but I did cut off some old blooms. They'll probably come back. Steldora Lily. Repeated of the Cat's Meow and the Angelinas. So the Angelinas go across in front. Angelinas, I'm hoping to edge all of this with Angelina. Another knockout rose at the end. And then the Cat's Meow repeated with the Steldora. I've planted a few other things in here. We had the bare root peonies. There was a couple of those and some lilies. But I did get those at the end of the year last year and they just didn't do very good. Okay, Moscow pink lilacs. They both have old buds on them. So they did bloom this year. There's our Miss Kim's over there. And another one is around the corner. Look at the dogwoods. And the sedum, this Autumn Joy sedum, that's the best it has ever done. It's been in the ground for years. Actually, all the sedums. And the geranium, that's the one I transplanted over here too. All right, there is a little carpet rose, one at this end, one at that end too, but they're not doing too much. And that's the Miss Kim on the end, lilac. Okay, everything looks pretty good. Grass is cut. Bags are packed. And Leia has stayed on this property the whole time that I've been here. And now she's, what are you doing over there, babe? You don't want to go home? Come on, we got to go home. Come on, baby. Leia. We'll see you at home. We are back home from the cottage. And we're hoping that we get garage doors this week. So excited. So out here on the path, the township fixed that spot where the sewers were dug. And we have a very nice path now. Of course, they finished all the way down that way. They just did the spot here. Nice and safe. Looks good. Do you approve of the new path here, Leia Lou? And check it out. She says it's good. Got some cicadas in the trees. Going to the cottage and weeding and gardening and cutting grass, and then we come home and this place is overgrown here, so I guess that's where I'm gonna start. Good gosh. It's crazy. Must have been they had some rain while we were gone. Oh wow. Goodness. My lawnmower. The weeds are growing all up over the lawnmower, for goodness sakes. So if you ever think you want a cottage, you do have to have that in your mind. You have to like wanting to do yard work at 2 places, maintenance on 2 houses. You know, it gets to be a lot, and normally Brad and I love it. We like going back and forth. We like doing projects. We're not the kind of people to sit around and do nothing, but we got a lot going on now. It's a lot. Well, maybe I'm not cutting grass. Doesn't seem to want to start. Ugh. Garage door guy's here. He's just a kid, like a baby. He's putting in our garage doors. I'll show you some progress. He's got some music playing, so I can't video while the music's playing. He's got some old country going. Older than him, music older than him. It's pretty cute, but I'm gonna try to pull these weeds by hand. That'll keep me busy for a long time. Should have pulled these all before they went to seed, before I went to the cottage. Oh, some of them pull out by the roots, and some of them do not. Ugh. Ugh. Let's check on the progress of the doors. It's coming. Woo! So I did go with, it's like a carriage door, and it is just white. I'm really happy with it. It looks beautiful. There we go, 1 door. And here are the garage doors. Nick did not have the hardware that goes on it. We had like black carriage hardware that goes on, but that'll come another time. And from the inside, looks great. Wanted to give you a quick look at this. Brad and I were talking, and I said I needed a bathroom in here. And then I went to work and came home, and he had this done. This is the water closet, which will be in our primary room. And so he put it as a temporary bathroom. This is the door that Steve had made for, and he hooked up the plumbing, went and got some flooring. And there is a makeshift bathroom. Look at that. That is very handy. There we go. Thanks for watching. Bye.